Wow, here we are again, Brother Peter, with tidbits from the Word. Over in the book, chapter 16 of the book of Matthew, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, tempting, desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, you say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but cannot discern the sign of the time. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. And when his disciples were come to the other side, they had forgotten to take bread. Back when Jonah spent 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the whale, was the picture of Christ coming, spending 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. Now Jonah got where he got being disobedient, but Jesus got where he got by being obedient. 2 different scenarios, but more or less the same picture. Now Jonah had to preach when he came up out of the whale's belly and went into the Nineveh, and he had to preach. Now Jesus went down into hell and preached to the captives. And he walked across hell in the fire, preaching to the captives. And then he went over into paradise. That was where all of those were that were godly. And he judged them there, whether they were to get out of there or not, whether they were there on purpose, whether they were supposed to be there, and all such. And he took them with him to heaven and cleaned that place out and left it empty. And the abode of a man's soul today, when he dies, he goes to be with Christ, with God. The soul and the spirit goes to be with God. And now, what is in the future for that soul and spirit? As I believe God's going to give it a new body. Now, I can't really say that in a big sense of the word. The preacher warned us of that already this week, of saying something we can't prove. But we can prove this. God is going to use us, and then we're going to be rewarded according to the way we live. And we're going to be known in heaven as we're known on the earth. Well, if that be the case, we must be going to have some kind of body. And there must be some kind of link to it. So we won't go any further than that. And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. And he said unto them, by whom say ye that I am? Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Jesus answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. What was that rock? The rock was that Jesus Christ was the Son of God. That was the rock. And the rock is not Peter. The church is not built on Peter. It's built on that statement that Jesus was the Son of God. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever shall be loosed on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Then charged he his disciples that they should tell no man that he was Jesus the Christ. Now you know what's something about this? Look at that. He gave Peter a ring of keys. Why would he do that if he's not going to have a body? Why would he give him charge in heaven and have keys to lock and unlock something? Tell me that. I mean, we got to have, a spirit is not going to take a set of keys. You're going to have something to grasp the keys with, which would be a body. Because those keys are the words of eternal life. And those that say those words of eternal life are going to be unlocked. The door is going to be unlocked and they'll be able to go into heaven. But what are those keys? We do not know. A lot of things we do not know. But we do know that there's going to be works in heaven, that there are going to be those there that have done works that got there. They're in a different place. They're in a different position. We do know there is going to be some type of bodily form. We don't know a whole lot, but we do know something, a little bit about that. And God has given us a little bit of advice. I have a bum leg, and my leg doesn't like sitting. So I'm having to stand for a minute here. But anyway, we'll see you next time. Brother Peter saying goodbye and probably good night. 2 or 3 reasons why. One reason is I can't find out where I need to check out at. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.